Silva's cross, and Rooney has come a long way and dealt with it against the dangerous head of Sibierski. Bravely won by Thatcher. Thatcher's ball is aimed for foul and nearly got there, but for the length of the Vieira leg, might have done. And, Vieira pressed into a mistake. Here's Sean Wright-Phillips! How about that at Highbury? From Sean Wright-Phillips. He's done it on other stages, but there's something special in his family history about this. Arsenal are behind on home soil.
City want to put the ball out of play because they're a man down at the moment, but Mahrez has it, and he's put under pressure, but Fernandinho whips it into the channel for Jesus, and they're stretched. Villa, Bernardo Silva, an absolutely brilliant counter-attacking goal from Manchester City. They were briefly a man down, it didn't matter. They swept forward in style, and they are in control of this match at Villa Park.
Well, no wonder he's smiling, Pep Guardiola, because this is outstanding. The move from back to front is just simply brilliant, and then it's about this cross. Can you put it on a plate for Bernardo Silva? You're thinking, take a touch. He doesn't need to. Such is the technique. It's absolutely magnificent.
Gundogan. Akanji. Marmoush. He's a long way out here. That's a stunner! Oh, Marmoush! From downtown to the back of the net! And nobody was expecting him to score from there!
Well, we've just witnessed something special there, Connor. I said the fans have been crying out for somebody to have a shot from outside the area in the last match. Well, just take a moment to admire the quality of this. Look where he picks it up. There's no pressure. He's able to drive the ball 10 yards, and that angle that we're seeing from behind the goal, the way he strikes the ball, both feet come off the floor to get the power. That is a special goal from a special player.
Norgard looking to try and find the right pass. This is Mopé. Well, it was Ivan Toney who was making the run, but it was well stopped by the City defenders, and now they can try and break with Erling Haaland, who could be in on goal here. This is Erling Haaland. Makes no mistake. Manchester City have found a breakthrough. It was always going to be Erling Haaland.
Just watch this, on one end of the field, it's Mopé trying to slip a pass. Brentford have committed numbers forward. Then what do? You see, Aya has this moment of madness when he slips in the transition moment. I don't think anybody inside this stadium thought that Haaland was going to miss from there. The composure in the way that he just breaks away as soon as he sees the opportunity. He doesn't let Flecken set himself and narrow the angles. He takes the opportunity quick. And yet again, Haaland finds the back of the net.
Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Miles' tackle still came to Gundogan. Silva. Riyad Mahrez. Brilliant! Just brilliant! On this day of days, has he delivered? And that may just be enough. Riyad Mahrez hits the top corner, and Manchester City hit the top rung.
Oh, what a goal. What a brilliant, brilliant goal. There's actually nobody better than Riyad Mahrez. When he just puts that little shape on the ball, he just dummies it. Immediately puts Lewis Dunk to ground. What about the finish? Matty Ryan, I think, gets a hand on it, and it's not a strong enough one.
Happy to work it laterally, waiting for the spaces to arrive. Might do so now with David Silva. Angelino. Me there ahead of Sterling. Back for Silva. Hendrick in the way. Rodri! Well, you just don't save those. Absolutely lambasted into the net.
Well, you're not stopping that, are you? Because he's just hit that so true, so accurate. So much power behind this effort from Rodri. David Silva trying to sit people down eventually. Comes to Rodri. It's just the pace has gone past Nick Pope. He's hit that so well. That's a dream strike.
Fernandinho. Aguero. Zinchenko. He's crashed through Azpilicueta and he kept it for Aguero. And Aguero had a hit and scored gloriously! Truly a fabulous goal from Sergio Agüero.
As soon as he got it out of his feet, it had power, it had accuracy. And the pace behind it has just prevented Balaga from getting enough behind it. And that is just quite brilliant, but you expect it from him, and you expect it from him all the more in the bigger games.
Squad that was going nowhere under Ian Holloway. Just a couple of sage additions, but here's Toure for City, and still it's Yaya Toure, and it is 2-0. An imperious goal, scored by the heartbeat of this City team.
Oh my word, John, he takes off. He's back, Yaya Toure, with a most spectacular goal, and he starts the whole thing off in his own half. He wriggles between three players, plays a beautiful 1-2 with Nasri, gets maybe just a bit of good fortune there, but then he has composure. The first touch with the right foot and the left foot finish into the top corner. Magnificent Yaya.
Silva. Laporte. Silva. Sane belts it in! Dream start from Manchester City. Irrepressible. That is a super goal.
Oh, it's great pressure. And David Silva was the one who, once they won it back, Manchester City, watch the control here. It's fizzed into him from the port. And it's a very clever pullback. And really, with the pace that's generated for Sane and the accuracy, there's very little Pickford can do. But I just thought David Silva had a key role, as he so often does, and Sane emphatic.
They're a club that have developed a superb knack of coming good at the right time. Simmering nicely as the race peaks. Mahrez, Alvarez, and still Alvarez goes! Oh, it is an absolute stunner! Alvarez out of the top draw, into the top corner. Manchester City into top spot.
No Kevin De Bruyne, no problem. It's his replacement that gives them the lead again. Fulham, biggest problems have come when they've had possession of the ball and Man City have turned it over quickly. They actually get bodies back behind the ball, but they're powerless to stop this moment of real quality. And then what about that for a hit? Bernd Leno has had a fantastic season. He can't get anywhere close to that.
Grealish raising his boot effectively and legitimately. De Bruyne! No doubt about that one. It's the best of the lot. That, a sensational strike.
Yeah, then City win it back quickly, but the problem here for Leeds is that gap, the openness, is just wrong, because you've got a world-class talent with time and space, and that's thunderous.
Here's Foden. Phil Foden, oh ho ho! Manchester City have their boots on the throat of the champions. That is a screamer from Phil Foden. They are fizzing away.
They've got Liverpool where they want them, and they're knocking the ball about with aplomb and real confidence. And as soon as Phil Foden picks this up, he's just got one thing on his mind: he's going to drive. That is so good. That's more like it from him. That little bit of space he's afforded out wide, can cut in, brilliant.
Barry. Tevez, the numbers here for City. Bellamy. Ireland, the most advanced City player at the moment. Craig Bellamy bearing down, letting fly! Wonderful, wonderful goal! Just a sensational strike from the Welshman, whose self-belief knows no bounds. And moments like that suggest that maybe that opinion's justified.
Well, that's when you realise what a great emotional game football is. Just watch Bellamy as he storms inside and decides to have a pot at goal. What an effort. Foster, no chance with that one. What a superb shot. Absolutely magnificent by the Welshman. Fiery character, great goal, great response. What a game.
Elano here for City. Oh, what a head! Oh, that's electrifying from Elano!
Well, the game's certainly all over now. And does anybody deserve to score a goal more today than Brazilian? I don't think so. If there's any doubt as to who was going to be man of the match, certainly thought him or Petrov. I think that's just about going to seal it for me. That certainly seals a home win.
You just wonder whether, for those attempts, whether Nottingham Forest are going to improve their efforts on target.
Doku for Manchester City, still going! Great goal! Jeremy Doku makes it 3-0. And will that be the 3 points wrapped up for Manchester City?
Yeah, and this is what could always have backfired on Nottingham Forest, and it just has. The fact that they are being much braver in terms of getting higher up the pitch, and it's too easy really for Doku to be able to come inside. But listen, we've been talking about his end product all the time. I think maybe he's got a little too much criticism at times, but I'm pleased to see this, because this is what he needs to add to his game, whether he's picking out his teammates or whether he's finding the back of the net like that.
Toure. Clichy. Sane and Alvarez. Yaya Toure. Now Jovetic. Clichy. Jovetic! 2. Beautifully worked. Jovetic ghosting in, having played a prominent part in the build-up, to polish it off.
Yeah, and there's that wide movement again from a Manchester City fullback, laid off by Jovetic, and when it comes back in, how good is the finish with the little flick? I mean, he could have gone at it in a more conventional way, but why not when you've got ability like that? And it's beautifully done. And now this is a much better reflection on the scoreline.
Barry. Dzeko! Oh, that's the best of the bunch! He has saved the best till last. Edin Dzeko with a sumptuous goal to make it Spurs 1, Manchester City 5. What a performance, and what a solo display from Edin Dzeko.
Lovely side foot over Brad Friedel into the side netting. He's thoroughly deserved that. He's hardly put a foot wrong all afternoon.
They've got to make sure today they start this game really well.
That's just giving it away on the edge of his own penalty area. This is Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden! Oh! For Manchester City! Inside 90 seconds, the player of the year shows why he's been worthy of such accolades. And on the last day of the season,
how many times has this boy this season stepped in on that left foot and zipped it straight into the top corner? Just watch the way he lets this roll past him and then takes it on that left foot. And oh my goodness, what a strike that is.
Wolves have taken one of the rare opportunities to come their way. Meanwhile, here's Haaland, and he will go for 4. That's some response. In fact, you could probably script that as the response of champions.
As soon as the keeper finds Foden, then he's just got eyes for Haaland. And the control was very good to start with, and he got a little lucky bounce. But once he took it back inside, which he shouldn't have been allowed to do, trouble was at play. And I mean, there's little that the keeper can do about that because of the accuracy and the power behind that accuracy. That's a tremendous finish again.